Welcome back to Madden 22. It's been a long time, and welcome back to the Houston Texans franchise. Today, the Miami Dolphins. It's a 9-game series. It's been dominated by Houston in real life, and the only win for Miami came in 2015. It was a blowout win, but things are a lot different now. Different coaches, quarterbacks, but still a rainy day here at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida. Today, a game that has a lot of wild card implications. Texans 5-3, Dolphins 4-4. They'll be without Tua. Tagovailoa is injured with a rib injury, suffered week 2 against Buffalo. In its place, Jacoby Brissett. His stats this year have not looked too good, but how much can you expect from a backup quarterback? As always, if you like the video, be sure to like it and subscribe. Davis Mills got benched last week, in case you forgot, against the Rams for Cam Newton. In the comeback victory, he'll still get the start, but we'll see how well he plays. 5-3, 4-4, Texas Dolphins, Madden 22. So, Brian Flores, controversial coach, They got fired as well last offseason. Texans won with toss and had deferred. Noah Igbenogany will be back deep. Kyrie Fairbairn will kick it off. And we'll be seeing Jacoby Brissett in this Miami offense first. And here we go in the rain in this early afternoon. And from the 2, Igbenogany takes it across the 25, gets leveled with a return of 27 yards. And Brissett, Tua is out for the season with his rib injury. You can see his stats not bad for a backup. Pass rating over 100, 5 total turnovers. The starting offense, they brought in Greg Little, J.R. Sweezy, Austin Dieter on the offensive line. They signed Will Fuller, but he'll be starting outside for them. And they'll start from the 29, and Brissett with pressure in his face will throw over the middle incomplete for Gaskin. This offense has struggled a lot. When we watched them play the Colts, and they scored a total of 8 points. And that wasn't enough for the win, as Gaskin gets a couple in this third down offense. 30th in the NFL. This is just awful. 4-man rush for Houston, and underneath the flag is down, caught by Gaskin and out of bounds, nowhere to go. And we'll check the flag. And with how bad this Texans defense is, that's just unacceptable. It's been a struggle, and when they get a free stop, they can't be gifting Miami first downs. It's from the 47. Brissett over the middle, it's caught, and room to run is Devontae Parker, who in real life got traded, but he has a gain of 23 and another first down. So, at the 30 now, inside Houston territory, Brissett, he's got a man wide open, touchdown, Miami. Albert Wilson, a forgotten man in this wide receiver group, a 30-yard score, and the Dolphins strike first. And Jason Sanders, kick is up and good, 7-0, opening drive for the Dolphins, aided by that roughing the passer penalty, and out comes Davis Mills. You know, he's been putting together a really good rookie campaign, probably the Rookie of the Year favorite as of right now, but he got benched against the Rams. Hopefully he plays better. But for this Miami defense, they signed Jordan Hicks from Arizona, Justin Coleman from the Lions, and Jason McCourty from the Patriots. Already one of the best defenses in the league, and Mills will start with a pass outside of Cooks into Miami territory, a gain of 28. And that's how the day will start for Davis Mills. This Houston offense has been nothing short of unstoppable, despite their struggles against LA. As Mills on the outside throws all the way across his body and is caught by Brevin Jordan for a gain of a couple. This Miami defense has been locked down. We'll bring up that Colts game again. Shut them out. 8-0 victory earlier in the season as Lindsey goes for 3. The third down offense has cooled down a bit. Only down to 13th is Mills. Drifts back, floats, and in traffic gets caught. And into the red zone goes Farrell Brown. And another first down. That was a great catch. It just helps them get closer in the red zone. Where the Texans are 5th in the league, and Brevin Jordan will go out wide. The receivers to the left of Mills, and he'll keep it. Mills with a great blocking on the outside, and Mills with the slowest 16-yard touchdown you'll ever see. And this game's tied at 7. his first rushing score since week 1. So Kyrie Fairburn will tie the game. Kick is dead center. It's 7-7, and how about that? We got ourselves a track meet on our hands. Not even halfway into this opening quarter, as the Dolphins will start from the 18-yard line. As Brissett over the middle, it's caught. Miles Gaskin with a stiff arm on Mitchell and falls forward for a first down. Gain of 12. You know, as much as the Texans defense has struggled, you'd hope that the Dolphins don't start going, you know, a breakout offensive game as Gaskin with a gain of 16 on the ground. And especially, you hope they stop the run. They've done that so well all year. As Brissett, pressure coming, hit as he's thrown, deep ball, it's intercepted! Intended for Parker's Justin Reed. His second straight game with a pick, 4 on the year, a career high, and the Texans have a turnover. They'll start with a handoff to Lindsey on the 2nd and 3, fighting forward, and is just short. We'll see what the play call here is on 3rd and inches. Miami stuffing the line. They give it to Lindsey with a flag down. He's got a gain of 1 and a first down. And we'll check the flag. So already 2 personal fouls, 1 by each team. And it's from the 30. 3 tight ends. Mills with a quick pass on the outside. It's caught by Cooks, beating Byron Jones for a first down. Mills, struggling against the Rams, has opened 5 for 5. As they'll give it to Lindsey. Lindsey breaks off a tackle, gets a block from Brown. Lindsey inside Miami territory, gain of 17. This offense clicking yet again. It's from the 42, a handoff Lindsey, gets a block. Lindsey. Gain of 9 makes it a 3rd and manageable. A 3rd and 3. Everyone in tight. Mills pass underneath. Jordan with a strong tackle by Eric Rowe forces the 4th down. And we've got an update to start the game. In Jacksonville, a sunny day in Jacksonville. Wish it was like that here. Tre'Davious White gets a pick for the Bills. They lead 3-0 over Jacksonville. Here, 4th down and 1. 2 tight ends in goal line personnel. Lindsey goes out wide. They like throwing to him on the flats. And Mills goes that way. Lindsey wide open, drops it. And the first incompletion of the day is a turnover on downs. Final minute of the opening quarter is the 2nd and 5. And they'll run a counter. And with a stiff arm, Gaskin gets 4. And this will be the final play of the quarter. A 3rd down and 1. Handoff Gaskin with an air truck. Gaskin with a gain of 9 in the first down. A great opening quarter. 7-7. As we got a 2nd and 11 to start the second quarter. And Brissett protected with a blitz. Brissett going to the sideline, upstairs and caught! And it's Devontae Parker inside the 20 and down to the 17-yard line. Big gain there. And they're in the red zone, where the Dolphins surprisingly are top 10. Scoring touchdowns 15 of 23 attempts. Of course, the problem is just getting down there, as Wilson will go in motion, and they'll give it to Gaskin. Fights off 1 and gets about 3. Already a good day for Gaskin, averaging about 5 a carry. Now a 3rd down and 4. Pressure by Merciless, and Brissett gets sacked. A loss of 9. 3rd straight game with a sack for Merciless, and forces the field goal. And Sanders is 7 for 9 on the year, misses against Tampa Bay and Atlanta. He drills the 37-yarder, 10-7 Miami. So early on, second quarter. And we'll start with a handoff. Lindsey straight ahead. Not much. We've got another update. Josh Allen in this Buffalo Bills offense. How about a desperation heave and a pass interference, 45 yards by Shaquille Griffin. Bills lead 6-0. So they'll go committed to the ground game to Lindsey, maybe gets a yard as 3rd down. Super light box, 3rd and 6, Mills. Pressure coming, floats it. Could have been intercepted by Byron Jones. Really tight coverage. So let's get the ball back, trying to extend this lead. An air truck by Gesicki and a gain of about 13. 2nd and 10. We're to the 7-minute mark. Underneath Albert Wilson, he's got speed, and Wilson has 11 in the first. So trying to add on 2nd and 9. Brissett, pressure coming, and he gets sandwiched. Molly Collins, the first to get there. 2.5 on the year, a loss of 9. That's 3rd down and forever. And we've reached the 5-minute mark of the first half. Dolphins up by 3, trying to convert a 3rd and 19. Pressure on his face and throws incomplete for Gassian. It would have been short, and the Texans have a chance to tie it with 4:42 to go. Amendola will get the pitch, handoff. Outside jet sweep. And Amendola has about 9 or 10, and we've got another update. Trevor Lawrence has been having an incredible start to his year. But Jerry Hughes gets him in the end zone for a safety. Bills lead 8-0. There, Jacksonville kind of looks sluggish. As Mills on the 2nd and inches, he doesn't look sluggish, that's for sure. 7 for 9. As we got 3rd and 6. That completion, by the way, snaps a 2 incompletion streak. And so we'll add to that total. Brevin Jordan with another first. And we've reached the 2-minute warning here. And Miami rain doesn't seem to be slowing down. Mills alone in the backfield. Floats it, and he puts it in the basket, but it's dropped by Jordan. That was a perfect throw. And now it's 3rd down and 10. The receivers to the right of Mills. Drifting back, pressure coming, loses the ball, and it's picked up by Miami. Emmanuel Agba forces the fumble, 2nd on the year, first since week 4. And Miami has a turnover. Here we go, Brissett trying to add some points. He has all day. Still trying to look for someone that finally finds Jalen Waddle, the rookie superstar, to the 40-yard line. And I use a timeout as we have a 3rd and 5 now. We'll hear about a 52-yard field goal. Blitz is on, picked up. Pressure coming and incomplete for Parker. And out comes Jason Sanders, made from 37, this from 52. And the down 4 here in Miami. Can he deliver? Kick is up, and kick is off the crossbar and no good. And that almost got in. 39 seconds, all through timeouts for Houston. As Mills with a blitz on, man in his face, going deep, flag down, Cooks 1-on-1, knocked away by Byron Jones. That's the flag. And that will tack on 15. Now 1st and 10 from the 43. Well, you see, the wind is a factor, but we'll see how aggressive they are as he takes a shot and Cooks comes up with this one. Timeout, Houston. That takes him down to the 9, 27 seconds. Well, the time really isn't a factor anymore. Blitz is on, Mills man in his face, and as he's thrown, he's got Johnson. Johnson with a block and a Houston touchdown. And they have the lead for the first time today. The 2nd straight game with a touchdown catch. And Houston gets a much needed touchdown. And Fairburn makes it a 4-point game as he sneaks it in. 2 plays, 59 yards. And that will take us to halftime. Texans up 14-10, and they get the ball out of half. And let's take a look at that Jacksonville-Buffalo game. We do have an update. Trevor Lawrence to Marvin Jones Jr. 10-yard catch, and they had a field goal. 8-3. Bills get the ball back. Trying to add some more before half. Josh Allen being Josh Allen. Cole Beasley with 23 yards. Bills lead 11-3 at halftime. So for our tendencies for us, we threw it short 33% of the time, completing 77 over 3 quarters. So good half by Mills. For the Dolphins, they threw it short just over a third, completing just under 3/4% of their passes. And Jason Sanders will boot us away, and second half is underway. Andre Roberts from 2 yards deep will take a knee. Here are the stats. Shockingly in favor of Houston. Miami has the same amount of first downs, the same turnovers, and the time of possession in their favor. Houston has the lead and the ball. As we start with a tight catch for 6 by Amendola. Now we have a 3rd and 5. And Johnson will go in motion to the left of Mills, so 4 eligible receivers to the left. Mills with a blitz. Under pressure, floats it open and complete for Conley. And 3 and outs. So Miami trying to retake the lead. It's been a close game all day. As handoff. And Brissett, flag down. It's caught. And negligible gain on 2nd down. We'll back them up 5. So 2nd and 15. And as cornerbacks off of Waddle, they've been making sure not to press him all day. As Brissett looking to unload it to Waddle. Deep downfield, and it's caught into the 20-yard line. Oh my goodness. They get the big play they needed, now they're back in the red zone. They got stopped the last time that they were down here. As underneath, it's Gesicki. And Gesicki has enough for a first gain of 7. It's 1st and goal. Trying to take the lead back, they had it for all but 20 seconds of that first half. As Brissett puts a move on Merciless and throws it away, and we've gotten updates. Josh Allen to Stephon Diggs. First touchdown of the day down there in Jacksonville. Bills lead 18-3. As it's 2nd and goal. Safety rotates into the box. Hand off to Gaskin up the middle. Gaskin down to the 1. Averaging exactly 5 a carry. Now it's 3rd and goal. Alone in the backfield. And Brissett. Brissett, end zone, route bounce, touchdown. Myles Gaskin. 2nd career receiving touchdown. And the Dolphins are back on top. And Sanders will kick it. Dead center. And 17-14, he's now 3 for 4 on the day. And the Texans will take back over. A 3rd down and 10. Big play. Receiver was bumped. No flagging, complete, and a 3 and out. And Johnston will punt. And Benogany. And he was met early. He picks it up, falls on the ground, but they'll add 15 from the spot of the foul. As he was interfered with. And the Dolphins will start from the 44. And everyone will shift in tighter. 6:39 in the 3rd quarter. As under pressure, floats it sideline, going upstairs and making the catch. Wilson breaks away. Wilson with touchdown, Miami. It's 56 yards a season long, and his 2nd straight 2-touchdown game. And Miami opens the biggest lead by either team today. For this kick by Jason Sanders, which will be 10 points. 1 play. All that kick-catch interference did just help Miami more. And this is the story of today's game. And on the outside, Cooks with a gain of 18. So Houston's still in this game. As Mills with the blitz picked up. Fires on the curl. And Brevin Jordan takes into Miami territory. Mills approaching 200 passing yards. He'll need to hit 200 if he wants to convert this 3rd down. Mills drifting right. Floats in and undercut it and intercepted. Xavier Howard, the superstar corner, gets his first on the year after leading the NFL in 2020. And the Dolphins have another turnover. 2nd turnover of the day. Miami looking to build on that lead. 3rd down and 4 underneath is caught. And a 3 and out after the pick. Jalen Waddle was hit short. So just over 2.5 to play. As Johnson will switch sides, Amendola will go in motion across the formation. Texans trying to get back in this game. And David Johnson with a stiff arm and a gain of 15. And maybe David Johnson is the answer running back for today's game. It's been like a noticeable trend as Johnson gets carry on 2nd and 7, drives for about 11 and another first. You know, I think running back by committee might be the answer here because it depends on the day which running back succeeds. Sometimes it's Lindsey, sometimes it's Johnson. It's almost never Mark Ingram as underneath. Harold Brown fights for about 9. Mills is over 200. Second and inches. And they'll run power. And it's Lindsey. Flagged down as he's got enough for a first down. About 5. And that's a backbreaker. As we've reached the fourth quarter, that flag makes it a 2nd and 6. And underneath, an overshot, a wide open Lindsey. And now it's 3rd down and 6. Yeah, it's just a killer if they don't get it. Over the middle land, wide open, and you just miss it again. Now 4th and 6. Mills, quick pass, broken up by Byron Jones. And the Dolphins take back over from about midfield. And Brissett, floated. He's got a man wide open. And breaking away is Gesicki for another touchdown. Another 50-plus yarder. 51 yards, the season longest, 3rd on the year. And that blows this game open for Miami. They said it at the beginning. The only win in Miami history against the Texans was a blowout. And now it's looking more and more such like that. There's 10:30 left, up by 17, the handoff Johnson. And Johnson with a big gain of about 15 and another first. And bright spot is David Johnson today. He really brought it. Of course, now light boxes and everything. At 2nd and 11, another gain of 13 or 14. And now we give it to Johnson again. And 2nd and 5, he picks up another first, a gain of 7. And 2nd and 10. Approaching 8 minutes to go in the game. Mills floats it, and that will be intercepted. Nick Needham, the undrafted free agent, his first pick on the year, and that should about seal it. Now they have 7:30 to milk from the game as Gaskin will fight for about 4 in the first down. We got an update. And Cole Beasley with a touchdown catch. Bills will win it 25-3. As we're under the 7-minute mark here in Miami. And now Fair Brown will go nowhere. About 4. I'll give him 3 actually. It's 3rd down and 7. Houston desperately needs to stop. On the outside, it's caught. And out of bounds is Gaskin. And Cam Newton will get in the game with about 5 minutes to go. Getting out of bounds is crucial. Newton on the outside, caught by David Johnson. And nowhere to go. And a 4th down and 10. This will likely seal it if they don't get it. Newton. And, it's caught! Oh, what a grab! That was incredible by Conley. Hurry to the line. Realistically, if they wanted a shot in this game, they needed to get this touchdown before 4 minutes. As Cook's out of bounds. 2nd and 10. Under 4 to play. Newton fires it deep and intercepted. Xavier Howard gets a 2nd, and that will seal the game here in Miami. Dolphins blow out the Texans 31-14. Disappointing end to tie the record at 5-4. So how about that game? I mean, I'll be honest, I didn't play that game. It's been a long time since I've actually played it. And yeah, I forgot how bad I play. I don't know. That rain really, not being able to see the icons downfield, it really hurt. But Justin Reed's been having a great year. We found out about David Johnson a little too late. Albert Wilson, that man switch in the first quarter really killed it. Xavier Howard letting him get 2 picks, and of course our defense. We had 4 turnovers on offense, but it still has been really bad. 424 total yards. That's inexcusable. 301 passing for Jacoby Brissett. If you include snack yardage, 4 touchdowns. It wasn't good. So it's gonna be a bumpy road. But for upgrades, Justin Reed up to 85 overall, the superstar safety. We have paid. And Jordan Akins, who's been injured with an abdominal tear, will be cleared to play next week. Now on the games across the league, let's get things started. In LA, Tennessee and the Rams. How about Stafford off of the deflection for Higbee? That's Robert Woods, an 8-yard score. Rams take an opening drive, 7-0 lead. The Rams trying to avoid the mistake they did on the real life game between these two teams. They get up to a 14-0 lead of their own. That was another Robert Woods catch. And how about Julio Jones? Always finding a way to get open. 30 yards, and the Titans get on the board, but Rams still lead 14-3. Now Matt Stafford, how about this? Tyler Higbee dunks on that corner. 21-3 as the Rams lead now. The Titans are trying to get back in this game. And how about Cameron Batson? Wide open, a 47-yard score, first career score. And the Titans trying to get something going before half, make this a one-score game. Aaron Donald gets a run from the passer call. And it's 13-21 at half. And Derrick Henry makes it 21 all at half. At near the end of the third. So this game's tied, coming back down from 21-3, but at the 2-minute warning, Darrell Henderson puts the Rams up by 7, and Leonard Floyd calls game. An interception there. The Rams kick the field goal, and we've seen Julio Jones get a Hail Mary touchdown before. This is pretty similar. He dunks on the corner, or two. Julio Jones with a final garbage time touchdown. Rams win 31-28. So for the rest of those scores, Week 9 on Thursday Night Football. Unfortunately, the final corrupted, but the Jets upset the Colts 35-24. On the rest of the games, Falcons upset the Saints. The Cowboys take down the Broncos. The Patriots edge out the Panthers. The Vikings blow out the Ravens. The Browns lose to the Bengals. The Raiders edge out the Giants. The Chargers blow out the Eagles. The Chiefs beat the Packers. The Cardinals lose to the Niners. And on Monday Night Football, the Bears beat down the Steelers 52-13. And now on to Week 10 scores. We'll go to Indianapolis. Jacksonville trying to get over that loss to Buffalo. Boy, Ali Cox with an incredible dunk on Jacksonville. Colts lead 3-0. Well, Trevor Lawrence trying to get back in this action. A tight window throw. Jamal Agnew with a great block. Jags on top. 7-3, first lead in 2 weeks. Colts trying to get something going. They were on bye last week, and Michael Pittman, oh my goodness, a 48-yard catch, but they can only get threes. Jacksonville in the second half, trying to blow it open. They go up 8. James Robinson, incredible player. Now the Colts trying to get something. How about a nice, long, methodical drive started by Jonathan Taylor, a 10-yard rush. They can only add a field goal, though. Jacksonville still leads 14-9. Just trying to milk this game away. Marvin Jones gets a drive starter. Jags win 17-9. Now to Tennessee. Adam Troutman for the Saints, a 15-yard catch. Saints lead 3-0. They get an opening drive field goal. Titans trying to respond with under 5 to play. Guess who? A.J. Brown dunks on the corner. Game's tied at 3. Now we reach the 2-minute warning. Jameis Winston to Alvin Kamara. How about this? One man to beat. He goes 55 yards. But they have to settle for 3. It's 6-3. And now second half. Derrick Henry, the leading rusher in the NFL. 11 yards. And the game's tied at 6. Now how about the Titans? They have never led in this game. But now with 2:30 to go. A wide open Anthony Ferkser. And the Titans take a 13-6 lead. But Jameis Winston, 40 seconds left. 3rd and goal. Kamara with a touchdown. And this game is tied at 13. And you think we're heading to OT. But no, in 40 seconds, Julio Jones. Who else? Titans win it. 16-13. They're in Tennessee. For the rest of the scores on Thursday Night Football, the Ravens double up the Dolphins 28-14 on the rest of the games. Bills beat the Jets. The Buccaneers fall to the football team. The Cowboys edge out the Falcons The Lions fall to the Steelers. The Browns beat the Patriots. The Vikings upset the Chargers. The Panthers blow out the Cardinals. The Eagles blow out the Broncos. The Packers take down the Seahawks. And on Sunday Night Football, the Chiefs blow out the Raiders. And on Monday Night Football, the Niners beat the Rams 24-21. Now for standings, the Browns lead the North at 6-4. East is led by the Patriots at 7-3. South is still the Jaguars, but we're second at 5-4. And in the West, Chiefs 8-2. For the NFC North, Packers 9-1. South is Panthers at 7-3. East is Cowboys at 7-2, and West is the Seahawks at 7-2. For Players of the Week in the AFC, offense is Tyler Boyd in the 31-28 win against Cleveland. 12 catches, 189 yards, 3 touchdowns, with 30 after the catch. In the NFC, Dak Prescott, 223 yards, 3 touchdowns, and a rushing touchdown in 34-20 win against Denver. For defense, Kevin Byard against the Rams, 11 tackles, 5 solo, 2 picks returned for 28 yards in the 31-28 loss at LA. And for the NFC, Michael Pierce, 7 solo tackles, 2 for a loss, and 3 sacks in the 28-9 win at Baltimore. Now for Week 10, in the AFC, Lamar Jackson, 190 passing yards, 4 touchdowns, 130.4 passer rating, and 44 rushing yards at the 28-14 win at Miami. And in the NFC, Matt Ryan, 337 and 4 in the 35-38 loss at Dallas. For the AFC, Josh Allen for the Jaguars, 6 tackles, 3 for a loss, and 3 sacks at the 17-9 win at Indianapolis. Don't forget the forced fumble. And in the NFC, Shaq Thompson, 10 tackles on solo, and a pick return for 20 yards in the 41-13 win at Arizona. For passing leaders, Patrick Mahomes, 2,700 yards and 26 touchdowns. Daniel Jones is tied with Davis Mills with 11 picks. For rushing, Nick Chubb, 1,100 yards, passes Derrick Henry, who is close behind. He also has 14 touchdowns. Derrick Henry still by far 71 broken tackles, just insane. This shows you how different the sim engine is versus real life, like the actual in-game. For receiving, Brandon Cooks 902, well ahead of Tyreek Hill. Calvin Ridley, that's funny, with 10 touchdowns, and Derrick Henry 228 after the catch. That's even funnier. And wrapping things up, defense, Benardrick McKinney looks like he'll be the first to 100 tackles. He has 94 today. Von Miller with 17 sacks, by far the lead, and Bryce Callahan takes a clear 5-pick lead at 5 picks. Week 11 kicks off with Thursday Night Football between the Patriots and Falcons. The Sunday slate of games kicks off with Saints Eagles, Dolphins Jets, football team Panthers, Colts Bills, Lions Browns, Niners Jags. We play the Titans in divisional action, Packers Vikings, Ravens Bears, Bengals Raiders, Cardinals Seahawks, Cowboys Chiefs. And on Sunday Night Football, the Steelers play the Chargers on Monday night. The Giants play the Buccaneers. Broncos and Rams have their bye. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, leave a like, and I'll see you next time when we face the Tennessee Titans.